giving the gift of basketball here on this Christmas Eve. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Halliburton. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's good. 2 points. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key. Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Williams from long range. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's Halliburton. To the paint. Wembanyama. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mobley. George outside. Back to Mobley. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
That one falls.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, you've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Halliburton, no good. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Wildcats. It's a 3-point game. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Wembanyama. Out to Leonard. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And one thing that makes Shea so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Brunson. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid's got space. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, Embiid pretty much has the green light to take any kind of shot, including off the catch.
And here's Edwards outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot falls short that time.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Wembanyama down low. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Cunningham with the ball. Embiid, high post. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Screen by Embiid. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Eason. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Adebayo. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. 1:24 left in the first. Screen by Embiid. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to George. Castle outside. From downtown. Doncic pulls down the board.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
They get it back. Castle outside. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Castle.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Fires in the triple. Castle's got 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
With the drive. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Irving. Misses off the left iron. And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. They put it
20.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Brian, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Adebayo. McDaniels with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. McDaniels with some nice D.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Castle. Stolen by Thompson. George outside. Nails it from three.
Well, that's a big part of Paul George's game. If he gets space from the three-point line, he is going to cook.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Down low. Here's Barnes. Rejected by George. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Tim, you look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact.
I've heard you say it before, the fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Substitution.
Here's SGA. And here's Cunningham outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for San Antonio.
He shoots it. A shot by Butler. No good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Thompson outside. Hauled in by Brown.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Pass to George. Tipped. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Brown. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Thompson. And they get it back. Cunningham outside. Over Mitchell. And it's Cunningham missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. That one's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Yeah, terrific looking jumper off the dribble. Dort just continues to look to expand his offensive arsenal.
Here's George. Barnes with the rebound. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Back to Barnes. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
San Antonio calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Spurs lead by 20. Here's Halliburton. Sweet little floater.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mobley. San Antonio with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Leonard. Back to Williams. From the elbow. Leonard can't get it to go. Knocked loose. From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mobley. And he misses the fast break layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Doncic pulls down the board.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Here's Wembanyama. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Assisted.
Wembanyama's got 6.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Pass to Mobley. Now Doncic. Back to Mobley. Kicks it to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Over Williams. From the high post, he drills it.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Edwards. Off target with the 3. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Embiid from outside. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Adebayo. And it's good for 2. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What a finish from Bam, a guy who has no issue playing through physical defense.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Cunningham outside. Stolen by Caruso. Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple. So Dort's got 5 now.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Suggs. The shot, no good. Cunningham, right side. Pass to Embiid. Left side, Adebayo. Back to Embiid. 5 on the clock. And Embiid throws it down.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
You know, Tim, when given the opportunity, Bol Bol has shown flashes of being an impactful player.
Well, B.A., he is a very intriguing talent with his size. And skill set. Now for him, it's all about consistency and translating that potential into winning plays.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, George. George, no good.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Shot on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
George outside. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 22. Pass to Thompson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's Adebayo, high post. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
On the wing, Caruso. Here's Eason. Suggs outside. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
They push it up 4 on 3. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Brian?
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
A bigger guard, Suggs, fearless inside.
Second team.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Man, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Here's Thompson. Outside Barnes. Thompson in the post. Oh, he misses the dunk. Spurs lead by 23. Here's Suggs. Pass to Eason. Stolen by Vassell. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And here's Vassell from the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Butler, the open look. Back to Mitchell. Outside for Dort. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Vassell. Pass to SGA. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. A minute and a half left in the third. Outside Mitchell. The teardrop. Barnes with the rebound. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Embiid. Misses the three.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Dort outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Out to Thompson. Outside, SGA. Pass to George. For three. Good work defensively by Dort. From deep, Mitchell. Paul George pulls it in. Here's Embiid. The baseline J is on the way. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's San Antonio. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. A big difference.
49.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Spurs lead by 18. Here's Halliburton. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Outside, SGA. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to SGA. On target from range.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by George. Here's Joe. Off target from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Williams. The kick out to Edwards. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And the Spurs lead by 19.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And SGA, here we go. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him. Those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Shai has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Outside Edwards. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
To the middle. George. And the jam by George.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Edwards, no good. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. The 3 from Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Pass to George. Outside Joe. Shoots over Halliburton. And the basket by Joe. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They have a 19-point lead. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, and rule number 1, defending Shai, stop the ball. Do not let him drive. Of course, that's easier said than done.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. It's George on the wing. And stolen by Edwards. Halliburton with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Thompson. The bank shot, no good. And here comes the break. Outside for Irving. Thompson outside. Thompson goes in. Wembanyama with some nice D. Spurs lead by 19. To the left wing. Outside Edwards.
Hey, yo, right here.
Inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Irving. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Irving with it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
To San Antonio.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Now, he was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Wembanyama. Doncic grabs the miss. Brown with the steal. Pass to Castle. Back to Brown. Outside Butler. And here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Here's Thompson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. So we see the Spurs taking the W here to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.